As gang, the boy is back with another video, bro. For real, bro. Like this time, I don't know, bro. I saw an interesting clip of Popcorn and Chill. I don't know if it's Popcast and Chill. Yes, where DJ's, I think DJ's Bruce says something about McG turning down $1 million contract, bro. I haven't watched the video yet, but let's get right into it, bro. Let's get right into it. DJ's Boo. I think I saw a video. DJ's Boo. If you guys are new to the channel, bro, I don't listen to this guy's music. I just listen to his positive stuff because I love staying positive or keeping myself positive, bro. But if you guys listen to his music, then congrats, bro. You know, I only watch just things that build me up, and I love some of his stuff or what he says. So yeah, let's get right into it, bro. Where did I see that? Where did I see that video, bro? Where did I see that? Oh no. McG turning down $1 million. If you guys don't know who McG is, bro, then yeah, this is McG, bro. If you guys don't know McG, but this is McG. But yeah, let's get right into it. This is the video I want us to watch. Let's do it, bro. Let's do it.
I love McG, man. I love.
You know, this is like what in South African dollars. This is like about 20 million, bro. Sheesh, that is a crazy amount, though. Like, but let's search it. Let's search USD to ZAR. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. McG turned down $19 million, bro. $19 million, almost 20 million. Shit, do you guys think he made the right choice, though? From my side, I think he did. He did. But let's watch the clip.
I love McG, man. I'm gonna come back with my commentary, but I wanna play you a video of the reason why I love McG, guys. This is why.
But it's crazy, man, with this podcasting space, because it's such a new industry. Like, it's tough to like quantify things and like put things into perspective.
Because it's uncharted waters.
Exactly. Because I was in America, and there was an American company that offered $1 million to buy the podcast network.
Just imagine that, bro. $1 million, bro. $1 million, bro.
And you know, I was chatting to Bara, and it sounded like, you know, a good deal. But when we looked at it, we were like, nah, man, we valued it way more than that, you know?
Yeah.
So it's weird, man. It's a weird space. Like, there's no formula, like, yeah, no?
And what do they want?
Ownership.
Full ownership.
Yeah.
That's like 18, 20 million rands.
Crazy, bro. 18 to 20 million rands.
Damn.
Yeah. But I said no, and here we are.
Hope you don't regret
Mind
it.
you get.
Oh.
Hope you don't regret it one day.
Look at you.
But yeah, good moves though.
All right, cool. Let's go.
About a year and a half ago, the Hustlers Corner, my podcast, was sitting on about 100 and something thousand subscribers, which is now more than double that. And I'm highly appreciative and I'm honored that we got an offer of an overseas company trying to acquire half of our podcast for $500,000 US. And I did share about the story. Go check out my Facebook. I spoke about it a year ago. It even made some headlines on some newspapers. And some people asked me like, why didn't you just sell it and go build another one? I'm like, if they can offer me that amount of money, what are they seeing? What is it going to become in the future? What are the
that is a good idea, bro. Like, what are they seeing in that? Why do they want to buy it so bad, bro? Obviously it's worth more than that. And like, why are they trying to buy it? Why?
possibilities? This industry is still new. Nobody knows where it's going. And the reason why I'm making that example is because I've always been looking at McG as our leader in South Africa in terms of podcasting and the podcasting culture. And one of the reasons also why I turned down that amount of money, it was also a selfless deed, knowing that obviously I could make more in the future, but obviously thinking about the entire industry, that as much as I'm not the biggest podcast in the country, but I'm one of the biggest, one of the top 5 biggest podcasts, I kind of felt I'm representing an entire generation here.
Which he is though, because if you're in the top 5, bro, and it's like just South Africa, bro, the whole, that's like what, how many people are in South Africa, bro? Let's see. Hold on, guys, my keyboard is a bit messed up, bro, if you know what I mean. So my keys, let's see the South African population, bro. How many in South Africa? 60 million people. Oh, that was even 2021, 2024, 2024. 60 million, bro. 60. Yo, what do they see in a podcast? It's a good question, bro.
Space is still new. I can't just make decisions based off of just myself and my own selfish interests. So that's the reason why I want to big up McG. He understands that $1 million, it's a lot of money, right? But it's a lot of money to who? And if they're already offering you that amount of money for the biggest podcast in Africa, how much more money is there? How much money did Spotify give Joe Rogan? About 200 to 300 million US dollars. How much money did Spotify offer, apparently, allegedly, offer Joe Budden, the Joe Budden podcast? I think it was about 2 years ago. I think over 50 million US dollars, which Joe Budden said no to.
Yo.
And now,
Joe Budden, he means Joe Rogan. Joe Budden is the president, right? Why would he want a podcast, bro? Why would he want a podcast? I mean,
his podcast is one of the biggest in the US, but at the same time, it's on the same level as McG's.
Wait, hold on, bro. Joe Budden has a podcast. I don't believe it. Joe Budden. I don't believe that podcast. I hope I'm spelling it right though. Nah, I think it means Joe Rogan. Because then I know Joe Rogan. I think Joe Rogan has a podcast. Of course he does. Yes, he does. This is Joe Rogan. This guy that represented MMA and WWE as a commentator, something like that, right?
Podcast. So if Joe Budden can say no to 50 million US dollars, and then McG gets offered $1 million US dollars for the biggest podcast in Africa, that is as big as the Joe Budden podcast.
Let's see. Joe Rogan, bro. This guy's hitting at 16 million, but like, did he sell his soul though? What's this? And this, I'm not even gonna get into that, bro. I'm not gonna get into that.
Being offered that amount of money by a different company, what does that say? And what potential is it showing us about the future of this space that we are all in, which is podcasting? Guys, the future is great. And we should all be applauding McG for making that move and saying, no, that's not how much we are worth. The biggest podcast in Africa with 1 million subscribers, you want to give us $1 million, you want to offer us $1 million US dollars? That's an insult. Not even 50 million US dollars there, just like Joe Biden, the one he said no to. Not even at least that amount of
Joe Biden, bro. Sheesh. 50 million, bro.
money. At least in South African rands, that would have been at least $1 billion. No. Big up to you, McG, man. Thank you so much for being a trailblazer. Thank you for being an incredible example. Thank you for being selfless and thinking about all of us, the entire industry. Because if they can offer you $1 million, when you are our leader with the biggest podcast, what are they saying about the rest of us, the rest of our industry? So big up to Make G. Go to his platforms and tell him that I gave him some props, and I just wanted to say thank you. I've got a lot of respect to him and his team. I wish you guys all of the best, and looking forward to how the future unfolds in this podcasting space.
What you all think though, like, what you all think about that, bro? I think you also made the right choice though. I'm not gonna lie. I think from my side, that's if they really did make a good choice, because if they're offering him that much, bro, then that means whatever his podcast is doing, it's, or whatever fans he does have, which he has a lot of fans here. Let's just see his channel here. It's like, I think, 1 million. Whatever he is doing, he's doing it right. And like, why would they want to buy it for 1 million, bro? That's disrespect to Africans, bro. Come on, that's disrespect. Come on. Million, bro, when they keep offering people 200 million and stuff like that. You did good, Make G, bro. You did good. So I respect that, bro. For real, for real. Anyways, Nez gang, I'll see you guys on the next video, bro. But stay tuned. The journey is just starting, like I said, bro. We're getting into it. I'll see you on the next. Subscribe, bro.